Most people look at success as a lottery ticket, a random flash of luck that chooses his favorites. They only see the final frame of a long movie. The sun-drenched skyscrapers, the private jets, the silent luxury cars, and a life free from small, everyday worries. But the truth is, real wealth isn't a one-time event, a win, or an inheritance. It is a conscious, rigorous, and systemic process. And that process begins in total, absolute darkness. When no one sees your efforts and no one believes in your success. Look at the person sitting at their desk at 2 o'clock in the morning. The room is empty, cold, and the only source of light is the dim screen of an old laptop. This person doesn't have an army of investors behind them, no influential patrons, and no wealthy parents ready to bail them out if they fail. They have absolutely no guarantee that tomorrow will bear any fruit. All they have at this moment is a worn-out laptop, a cup of strong coffee, and an obsession burning from within. To become truly wealthy starting from absolute zero means first creating something fundamental within yourself. Your very first and most important investment isn't dollars or cents. You don't have those yet. Your first investment is thousands of hours of extreme, fanatical concentration, while the rest of the world sleeps, parties, or aimlessly scrolls through an endless social media feed, killing their precious time. You are creating your own new reality. Great wealth always begins with a hard, sometimes painful rejection of cheap, instant dopamine in favor of a long-term, global strategy. If you are in this exact spot right now in obscurity, in silence, alone with your doubts, I sincerely congratulate you. You have just stepped onto the starting line of the most exciting and dangerous game of your life, and you will be the one writing the rules. Why do some people work themselves to exhaustion for 12 or 14 hours a day, doing heavy physical labor and yet remain below the poverty line, while others build financial empires by spending only a few hours a day on strategic matters? The difference isn't in hard work, it's in the use of leverage. The books sitting on your desk right now aren't just paper. They are survival manuals for a modern world. In an era of rapid AI development and total automation, the most expensive and scarce resource on our planet is the human capacity for deep focus on a single task. Your morning coffee isn't just a drink, it's your daily ritual for battle. Your night is your strategic advantage over your lazy competitors. You must set a goal to become the best, to become indispensable in one specific thing. It doesn't matter what it is: writing complex code, developing aggressive marketing, mastering sales, or creating unique design. All that matters is that you are building a scalable system that will eventually function effectively without your second-by-second involvement. Remember the golden rule. Truly wealthy people never sell their personal time for money. They create powerful assets that eventually buy them other people's time. Your job today is to lay a foundation so solid it can easily support a 100-story skyscraper of your ambitions. You aren't just working to survive. You are the architect of your future total freedom. And then, finally, that long-awaited moment arrives. Real money starts coming in. Maybe it's just the first $100 or $500 from your first client or product sale. These aren't just numbers in a banking app. This is the moment of truth. It is undeniable proof that your hypothesis is correct and your system is viable. But it is at this exact moment that 90% of aspiring entrepreneurs make their most fatal, most foolish mistake. Having felt the first taste of success, they immediately run to spend that money on external status symbols, new gadgets, designer clothes, or expensive dinners. They start eating their first seeds instead of planting them deep into fertile ground. If you want to become truly wealthy and not just look the part, your first earnings must immediately and fully go back into the business. That growth chart on your screen, finally climbing upward, is your pulse. It is the evidence of your business's life. You must protect this growth at all costs, sacrificing short-term comfort. At this stage, you must continue to live as if you still have nothing to your name. Your main and only goal right now is to accumulate that critical mass of capital that will eventually start growing on its own, obeying the magical laws of compound interest. Remember, true wealth is not what you buy to show off and impress others. It is what you keep, what you protect, and what you constantly multiply within your system. Once your business system is finally tuned, built, and scaled, your office inevitably moves into the plush seats of business class, the lounge areas of the world's best airports, and the terraces of luxury hotels. You become a true citizen of the world, for whom borders are merely a formality. Do not let yourself be fooled. Your work isn't finished, it has simply changed its scale and level of responsibility. Now you aren't managing small, routine tasks, you are managing global financial and information flows. Look at your desk. Simple coins here are metamorphosing into heavy gold bars. This is a visual illustration of the power of compound interest, which the greatest minds in history called the eighth wonder of the world. Those who understand its hidden mechanics inevitably earn from it. Those who are too lazy to learn it pay for it the rest of their lives in the form of debt and missed opportunities. Every dollar you earn at this stage must turn into your loyal, disciplined soldier. And this soldier must not only guard your fortress, he must go out on reconnaissance and bring back 5, 10, or 100 more soldiers. You no longer work for a check or a salary at the end of the month. Now your money works for you 24/7, with no weekends, no vacations, and no sick days. This is the financial point of no return. Once you pass it, you realize poverty has become physically impossible for you. To view from the terrace of your own penthouse over the glowing lights of a nighttime metropolis always makes your heart beat faster. This is the triumph of wool over circumstances. The most precious thing here isn't the floor-to-ceiling windows, the designer furniture, or the rooftop pool. The most precious thing is the person you became during the years of this grueling marathon. Your unshakable, Olympic-level calm during crises, your strategic connections with the world's power players, and your unique, sharpened vision of the future. You learn to see hidden opportunities and gold mines where everyone else saw only dust, dirt, and insurmountable concrete walls. True, deep wealth gives you the most important and scarcest asset in this world: total, absolute control over your own time. You are standing on this peak now not so the world can see your greatness, but so you can finally see the world as it truly is, without filters or prejudices. Now you have the legitimate right to choose who you talk to, what projects you invest your excess resources into, and exactly how you change the lives of thousands, maybe millions of other people for the better. Always remember, success is not just a high privilege, it is also a massive moral responsibility to that young person. You were at the very start of your journey. You simply cannot let down the person with the laptop who once sat in a dark, cold room and believed in your dream more than they believed in themselves. The path to truly great wealth is never a straight or smooth road. It is a complex, symbolic staircase disappearing into the clouds, where every new step is a fear you have personally overcome. It is the fear of potential failure, the fear of stinging social judgment, the fear of massive responsibility for the lives of others. People often ask, at what point will I finally know I'm wealthy enough? The answer is surprisingly simple. You will become truly wealthy only when your passive income exceeds your wildest, boldest, and even craziest dreams every single month. But the truth is, for the true creator and entrepreneur, the process of struggle and creativity will always come first, above any monetary result. Even after climbing the highest peak in your industry, holding the world's symbolic gold, you won't want to just lie down and rest. You will look at the horizon again and see new, even higher and more inaccessible peaks. To become wealthy from absolute zero, with nothing but your will, is the most difficult, most exciting, and most honest game on this planet. There are no biased judges here, there is only the ruthless and objective market. No excuses are accepted here, only concrete, measurable results are valued and rewarded. Your personal staircase to success is already standing before you. Your laptop is charged and ready. Your very first, decisive step toward a new, great life begins right now. Not tomorrow morning, not next Monday, and not the next calendar year. Now, at this very second, the whole world has been waiting for your unique success story. Go forward and take what is yours by right. Your time is here.